actually get somebody here, they get and they were really, to be honest, they're really bad. I didn't really want to see ever, and I don't even often read their stuff, but I used to really care. And I just saw it, story. And then I looked at the later, they didn't say anything. How much? It can happen by accident. There's no way in the world two people would use that phrase. I never see it. Stop. I'll tell them. Hello.
Okay, we're going to start the meeting. The president is not with us anymore as far as an office holder. And as vice president, I'm going to start the meeting, and then I'm going to hand it over to the solicitor for the selection of officers. But first, let's start with the pledge. I'll start that off. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And let's take the roll call.
Mr. Brown.
Here.
Mr. Giovanni.
Here.
Mr. Goffredo.
Here.
Mr. Heckman.
Here.
Ms. Keegan.
Here.
Mr. Kraft.
Here.
Ms. Fargo Hefner.
Here.
And Mr. Warren.
Here.
All present.
Is there anyone who would like to speak to council under courtesy of the floor? Seeing no one, I'll close that. And before I turn it over, I just want to say that I want to congratulate the new people and new faces and some new old faces, and at least one. And also to do my old thing where I'd like to say there's three things: the charter, we have new rules, we passed rules, so I would look at that too, and also the administrative code. But those are three things that are important. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to our eminent legal scholar, Chris Spadoni, Esquire.
Thank you. It's my privilege to now entertain motions to nominate a candidate for president of county council.
Make a motion to nominate Ken Kraft.
Second.
I should indicate that at this juncture, we do not need a second for a nomination. Are there further nominations?
Yeah, I nominate Lori Hefner.
Are there any further nominations? I will then close the nominations and ask the deputy clerk to have a roll call vote.
Mr. Giovanni.
Hefner.
Mr. Goffredo.
Lori.
Mr. Heckman.
Hefner.
Ms. Keegan.
Ken Kraft.
Mr. Kraft.
Myself.
Ms. Varga Hefner.
Myself.
Mr. Warren.
Mr. Kraft.
And Mr. Brown.
Lori.
Fargo Hefner wins the motion by a vote of 5-3.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I will turn the meeting over to you as president.
Next, we'll entertain motions for nominations for Vice President of Council.
I would like to nominate Ken Kraft.
I'd like to nominate Ron Heckman.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Nominations are hereby closed. Ms. Shafnisky, will you call the roll for the vote?
Mr. Goffredo.
Ron Heckman.
Mr. Heckman.
Heckman.
Ms. Keegan.
Ken Kraft.
Mr. Kraft.
Ken Kraft.
Ms. Vargo Hefner.
Heckman.
Mr. Warren,
Mr. Kraft?
Mr. Brown,
Heckman.
and Mr. Giovanni.
Hackman.
Ron Heckman is vice president by a vote of 5 to 4, or to 3, sorry.
Thank you. Next, we will entertain consideration of the position of solicitor to Northampton County Council. Are there any nominations?
I do. I nominate Christopher Spadoni to continue as solicitor for county council.
Thank you. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Nominations are closed. Do we need a roll call, or could we do this by acclamation? Roll call.
Mr. Heckman,
Yes, Mr. Spadoni.
Ms. Keegan,
Yes, Mr. Spadoni.
Mr. Kraft,
Chris?
Ms. Vargo Hefner,
Spadoni.
Mr. Warren,
Mr. Spadoni?
Mr. Brown,
Chris Spadoni.
Mr. Giovanni,
Chris Spadoni.
and Mr. Gafredo. Spadoni is nominated by a vote of 8 to 0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any other business? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
That's it?
Right.